Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever. Welcome back to Life of LAINEBUT. Welcome back to Life of LAINEBUT. I hope you're having a great day today. Also, if you're new here, I've gotten so many subscribers in the past month. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. Glad you're here. I really appreciate the support. Anyways, as you probably know, today I am showing you what I eat in a day of my life as a college student. If you've been watching this channel for a while now, you probably know what I'm going to say. It's what I say at the beginning of every single semester. Basically that I am having trouble balancing school and YouTube and all the other parts of my life. Obviously, school is my top priority. I feel like at the beginning of every semester, my channel struggles a little bit. I promise. I'm on my come up already, okay guys? Don't worry about it, I'm bouncing back. All that to say, this week's video was filmed more hastily, I guess, than I usually want it to be. I still really like how this video turned out, and that's why I'm posting it. You guys have given me a ton of positive feedback that I really appreciate about me being transparent and honest and realistic about my life, I guess. So I want to give you guys that, but I do want to say if you're expecting what I would like to consider my usual level of cooking video, today's gonna be a little bit different, but it's gonna be good. I'm gonna show you some cool stuff. By the way, if you don't know, I'm gluten-free and I also try to eat really sustainably, so avoiding meat and other animal products when I can. So everything I make is gluten-free, and I'm pretty sure everything is vegetarian. You can switch things out to fit your diet if you like the recipes in this video. We're starting off with breakfast. I used to be so bad about eating breakfast. Once I was diagnosed with celiac disease, I was put on a very clean 6-month diet to try and heal my gut, and that made me realize that I really need that extra meal of calories every day. I've definitely taken my long and short-term health a lot more seriously since then, and I eat breakfast almost every day now, which I'm really proud of myself for, honestly. Anyway, overnight oats, chia seed pudding, those are definitely in my breakfast rotation. I also sometimes treat myself with pancakes or Lucky Charms, but most of the time I try and go a little bit harder and give myself something with more variety. The bread I use is the gluten-free char bread. I don't know why every gluten-free person keeps their bread in the freezer, and I'm kind of scared to ask at this point, but for that reason I toast it basically whenever I have it. I've been using the Earth Balance plant-based butter. I usually put butter on my toast if I have it. It tastes good to me, and it's a pretty small sacrifice to be sustainable. I've also been eating a lot of eggs recently. They seem like the right amount of effort for a healthy college student breakfast, and I feel like I go through phases of loving them and being really grossed out by them, but right now I love them, so I had 2 of those and left the yolks really runny. This ended up being a bigger breakfast, which I'm not complaining about, so I had plain Greek yogurt with blackberries, chocolate chips, chia seeds, and honey on top. I also ended up making myself some coffee in my Fiend. I have a TikTok/Instagram reel about the details of that if you're interested in making coffee with a Fiend. I've really tried to get my energy from eating the right foods, sleeping enough, working out regularly, blah, blah, blah. So I don't drink coffee too often, but when I need it, I need it. For lunch, I made a chickpea salad, which is supposed to imitate chicken salad. I wish I could give you guys the exact recipe for this, but I kind of just took inspiration from several different dishes and made my own. The base of this is like mayo, mustard, lemon juice, some spices. You add in the chickpeas and mash them with a little mashed potato masher. I like some crunch, so I added celery, a little bit of sweetness, so I added grapes. Most of the recipes told me to put in red onion, so I did that. You then put them in the chickpea mayo mixture and mix it all up. I knew I was going to be making this recipe this week, so I decided to splurge on life-size sourdough. This costs about $1 per slice, so I probably won't be getting it again. I toasted that, and then I added lettuce, tomato, and some spicy radish microgreens that Mama sent me. I don't know what I did with the video of me eating this, but it was so good. I think since going gluten-free, I expect food to taste good enough and like something I could make myself eat because I need to stay alive, but this is something that I will want to eat over and over again. Seriously guys, try this one out. Sometimes I have snacks throughout the day like almonds, celery and peanut butter, an apple, a brownie, whatever, but I kind of just went straight into dinner most nights this week. I made this cauliflower butternut squash soup that I hadn't had before. My mom makes butternut squash soup a lot during colder months at my home, and it's one of my favorites, so I was really excited to try this version, which was also pretty low maintenance to whip up. Chopping the cauliflower and butternut squash were probably the most time-consuming parts. You also put some onion and garlic in there, and then you want to coat everything in olive oil and add salt and pepper before roasting them. I am going to link the recipe down below, but I had to roast these for, I'm pretty sure, double the amount of time that it called for, which is actually the reason I didn't get to film this recipe all in one day. I don't know if my oven is messed up or if my veggies were just like super hard for some reason, but I feel like every time I roast vegetables, they take a lot longer than the recipe says. When they're done roasting, or in my case, when they're done roasting and have sat in your fridge for 2 days, you blend them up and put them on the stove with veggie or chicken stock to simmer. I left mine a little bit more textured and chunky, but you could make it really smooth if you wanted to too. This took forever to simmer. I ended up putting in the spices and seasonings while I was waiting because it took so long. After you get it simmering, you want to add coconut milk and kind of repeat the process, get it to simmer again, mix it all up, make it nice and creamy. Since I apparently have to have toast with every single meal that I eat, I had buttered toast with this. I was also really impressed with this meal. The only thing I would change about this recipe would be to up the spices. I kind of eyeballed it, but I definitely added more every time I had this afterwards. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Again, sorry this was really rushed and late. That's how it is right now. Hopefully I will get it together soon. Again, since this is a food video, I feel like I have to have this disclaimer. This is one day in my life of what I eat. It's not necessarily what you have to eat. I didn't count calories. I didn't look at the serving size. Do what works for you. This is not for you to compare yourself to. This is merely inspiration. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. If you haven't liked this video, please leave a like. If you guys have any ideas for videos you want to see from me, please comment down below and let me know what they are. I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.